I would like to start this session. With a huge round of applause, I will begin this session and invite the table topic master on the stage. Again, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, good morning everyone.
Good morning.
So today it was a wonderful table topic session. It made me happy that today guest participation ratio was more than the members. They showed the courage to come over the stage. Even though most of the guests and the members were raising their hand, and even though I have not invited them, they were consistently raising their hand. I really like the courage in them. With this note, I would like to invite my last speaker of the table topic session. So who would like to come? Sir, you please. So, in Siddharth's speaker speech, I really like the way that he beautifully explained that happiness does not always lead to success. But I didn't like in his speech that he was only looking at the timer. At the timer is because you can address the entire crowd during your speech. So, stage is yours.
So, as mentioned by the table topic master, that happiness doesn't always lead to success. I think happiness is a byproduct of a lot of things, but it doesn't primarily lead you to success, because we can get happiness from a lot of things. Like we can get happiness from adultery, let's say. We can get happiness from drinking alcohol. We can have happiness by having cannabis. We can do a lot of things. It can lead to short-term happiness, but in long term it might not give us success. So, but we have to be mindful about what is the thing that leads us to long-term happiness and long-term and eventually long-term success. Because there is a chemical which is released from our brain which is called serotonin and dopamine. Sorry, I'm being a little scientific. And these are the things which we get spikes of happiness by doing like dating a girl and dating a red flag per se, and we get happiness. We chase girls and we do shitty things. We get happiness out of it. So this is how our brain works, and we get dopamine out of it. But we have to be very, very mindful that don't do these things, guys. Right? Especially I'm looking at the timer, so don't do that. Please be mindful and be happy, but make sure that you don't do those things which I mentioned to be happy, and be a bit holistic as far as your happiness is concerned. Thank you.
So in Toastmaster IFC speech, I really like the way that she perfectly explained that how she has not lose faith in herself. Even though she has faced so many obstacles in her life, she works on her growth mindset rather than obstacles. But I didn't like every time she was putting her hand in her pockets. So try to use open hand gesture in your speech.
I must say, I'm really nervous today, and something about putting my hands in my pockets is oddly comforting. So I think you all don't mind if I do this. So getting on stage is something that's always been kind of a challenge for me. And this is one of the obstacles I think that I have to overcome to be a more effective public speaker and a Toastmaster. But I think that my closed body movements and gestures might be a huge hindrance to that. But I urge you all to not focus on that, because we all have our shortcomings, and one day I will be able to overcome this. A lot of you know me as someone from a psychology background, and as someone who's from this background, I know very well that this is a sign of underconfidence and being a little nervous. So I think that maybe if we all just try to focus on all these things which are holding us back, and yet be courageous enough to step on stage and fight through it, then I think we all will be able to overcome any obstacle we want to, irrespective of how it holds us back. Thank you. Back to the stage of the